What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to the brand new Binding of Isaac episode. Today we are back with the Eden streak, going for win number 116 in a row. So without further ado, let's get right into the game, get some gaming going on, and have a little bit of fun. And yes, I have been gone for a minute. Now, why was I gone? Was I slacking off being a weirdo? Kind of, but not really. If you guys didn't know, I actually went and visited Kelvin up in his home state of Maine for a week. Because of that, I was away from my computer. There's not much I could really do about that. I tried editing a little bit on my laptop, but I couldn't record the Eden streak. I could have found ways, but it was just very weird to try to. It would be weird to try to record it like while I was with him. So I decided not to do it. I only mentioned it in my actual last Eden streak that I was gonna be doing that, which I probably, looking back on it, probably should have done a little differently. Just maybe, who knows? But anyways, I am back for a long time and a good time and all of that. And I did film a lot of good stuff with Kelvin, so there's going to be some good content in the future. But let's get into this run. The seed's going to be 939M, R93Q, lots of 3s and 9s. Decent damage, good tier rate. We do start with the Hierophant card, so we get some health. We have Hive Mind, which is very exciting. And we have, what is it called? Jar of Tears, Isaac's Tears? I don't know. Talking about item names, there is going to be a video coming up relatively soon. I'm probably going to have that one released next, so maybe on Saturday. I need to actually edit it. I have all the footage, but I only got back yesterday, and I was exhausted, right? I get back home. It took me 14 hours from the time I left Kelvin's front door to the time that I actually got home. So it was a long day of travel. My flights in total were only about 2.5 hours. I just sat in the Boston airport for about 6 hours. It was a 6-hour and 45-minute layover. Not the best thing ever. Also, I'm taking too much damage right now. But I was just very tired. Then when I got home, it took me so long to get home, just because traffic is really bad. If anybody lives in the DC area, I fly into either Reagan or Dulles Airport. And Dulles is so much easier to fly into. They're both like same distance away from my house. Oh, docks? Nah, it's not really docksing, but they're both pretty like equidistant to my house, so it doesn't really matter which one we go to. But going to Reagan sucks because we have to take 95. 95 is just the big old highway. It has really, really bad traffic, especially like at the time I got in, which I got in at 2. Got into my car at, I think it was about 2:30, and was driving on 95 during peak going home hours, and so everybody was on the road. It gets worse after like at 4 and stuff, so it was a little bit before like the really bad rush, but it was still pretty rough. The traffic was dumb. People were driving stupid. I was already tired because I left Kelvin's house at like 2 a.m. So it was interesting. But that's why I didn't do anything yesterday. Then today, right now it's almost 9 p.m. I went to sleep last night at 10 p.m. Woke up today at 10:30 a.m. So I slept for like 12 and a half hours. So then today I woke up, was still very tired, laid in bed for a while. Went out and got like some lunch with my brother and went and ran some errands. And vasculitis, I hate vasculitis for many reasons. One is because it's not a good item. But yeah, went and ran errands with my brother, and I came home and actually just took a nap because I was so tired. So I slept for like another like hour and a half. I was just exhausted. Like I was getting good sleep when I was at Kelvin's place. Like, we were sleeping, like, 8 hours a night. Like, I mean, we were actually fixed our sleep schedule. We were waking up most days at 8:38, or, like, not 8:30, like, between, like, 8 and 9. And so it was very, very productive. And we recorded a bunch of stuff for Kelvin's channel, too. You can see that we did the PETA versus Vegan Teacher video they uploaded today. That was a super fun one. We also did the meme review. And that might be the only videos we actually recorded for his channel. We didn't really record too much because we actually went to Boston. And I guess I didn't really continue saying what I was going to say. But yeah, I'll go back to the Boston in a second. But there was a video we recorded, which we actually had to get the one and only Hane to do some coding for us to be able to do this. Now, it's not like it is an Isaac video. There is Isaac being played in it for a second, but it really has nothing about playing Isaac. And it's a pretty unique video. Unique to Isaac, but I actually saw a bunch of people do this for other games, and by other games I mean Pokemon. It's the video that I got the idea from was naming every Pokemon in 24 hours. So that video will be out. I'm not going to tell you guys the title right now, even though you can probably tell what the title is going to be, Want to keep it a little bit weird, you know, a little bit funky. Also, Hangman is kind of interesting. Luck Toe is probably better. Is there anything else on this floor I need? I might go look for the secret room, because that should be kind of easy to find. And by kind of easy, I mean I don't know how easy. But I'm excited for that video. Then we recorded... That's pretty much all we recorded that was Isaac related, I think. We tried to record another video that really didn't go so well, just because we only went into it like we went into it kind of unprepared. Also not really expecting, like, we didn't know what to expect. But we were reacting to the Game Theory Binding of Isaac video that Matt Pat released like 5 years ago. Now the issue with this was it was like Afterbirth Plus even, I'm pretty sure. I think it was only Afterbirth and Rebirth content. And whenever we watched it, I thought a bunch of the theories were pretty dumb, and then Kelvin thought some of them were pretty, like, he's like, they seem, I can believe it. But they're bad theories. They weren't that good. They were kind of just like very like just he found like the most basic things of Isaac that he could like make like a very like vast theory on, and he did it. It was interesting, but I didn't like it. And okay, we're gonna go down this hole. We are going to go all path. And I know I'm not commenting on the game as much. It's because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff to talk about because I've been gone for quite a while. But yeah, we did go to Boston with two of Kelvin's friends. If you've ever watched any Kelvin content, you've probably heard their names mentioned. And so they were really cool guys. It was the first time, I ever met them. This is the first time I ever met Kelvin in person as well. But very cool people, you know. It was a very fun time. It was my second day that I was visiting Kelvin that we went and actually went to Boston. Or I guess it was my third day technically. It doesn't really matter. But we went to Boston. It was a super cool time. We went there for 2 days. But it was strange. There was like a bunch of stuff that happened that just was kind of odd. And not really that odd, but pretty much it was the worst. It was the worst time I ever had food-wise. Now, the food was delicious. Now, the issue was not, like, the flavor of food, how the food came out. But it all started on the morning before we took the train to Boston. And so we wake up at, I think it was about 5 a.m., so we could leave about 5:30 a.m. to Neil's, or to Kelvin's friend Neil's place, so we could all carpool to the train station. That's good. And so... When we're leaving, I'm like, hey, we should go to Dunkin' real quick so we can get like a bite to eat and some coffee. He's not a coffee drinker, but I'm a big coffee drinker. So we went there, and whenever we were pulling up, my girlfriend in high school, she would her mom would buy her a Dunkin' Donuts chicken biscuit every morning, and so the chicken biscuit is quite good. It was a quite good little thing to eat. Now, if you're like sitting there thinking like, I've never heard of a chicken biscuit from Dunkin'. That's what a lot of people apparently say, because we go up to the window to say that we want to order a chicken biscuit. Kelvin's driving, and he orders, and the lady just pauses for a second and just starts laughing at us. And she's like, "We don't serve a chicken biscuit." And we were both like, we said, Kelvin said it so confidently because I told him that's what I wanted to order, that it kind of just stunned us. I was like, "What? I've never had somebody taking my order just laugh, literally just sit there and just laugh." Not. It was funny. It was funny. It wasn't like she was like being mean to us or anything. She was just like kind of like bewildered, it seemed. But it was just like, you don't have that? You're laughing at us? So I couldn't see like the actual menu of food, so I just ordered the first thing I saw. And then Kelvin wanted to get some like hash browns, and he couldn't get hash browns because everything was so rushed, and he thought she already had the order. And so that was our first food experience for the trip. And it was whack. It was just a little bit whack. Not gonna lie, it was a little bit weird. We're like, okay, that's too bad. You know what? We're just gonna go to Neil's house and not talk about it. So we laughed about it in the car. We did actually talk about it, but we laughed about it in the car. Went to Neil's house. Got there. Went to the train station. Got on the train. It was a 3-hour train ride to Boston. Nothing like too bad. It was actually a very nice train ride. And also, here we go. Here's Dumpy Buddy, which everybody says is like the new best thing ever. Better than Skyfly, better than Holy Mantle. People say better than Holy Mantle, a little bit whack. But I guess once you get close to him, you regain him, and he blocks tears. So I know he is good. But listen, this is why I don't like This is why I don't care about Dumpy Buddy. Is I don't usually, I don't lose runs that much, especially on the eating streak. I don't take damage too much. Like, sometimes I get low on health. But, I don't really need Dumpy Buddy to protect me. What I want is things that can make me super, super strong. And so that's why I usually don't take Dumpy Buddy, because I'm like, I would rather have good stuff. You just things that make me stronger, make the run more fun. But anyways, I digress. Once we get to Boston, we immediately go to our hotel. We had a hotel on the south side of Boston, which it was funny because one of Kelvin's friends, Kyle, who had been to Boston a lot before and like knows a bunch about Boston, was like, this is kind of like the sketchy area of Boston. We're like, oh, great. We get to be in the sketchy area. And it wasn't bad. There's really nothing wrong with it. It was just like pretty far away from the city. It was like, we just had to take a metro to a weird spot and then go to the hotel. It was a nice hotel. We had a good time. But once we get to Boston and drop our bags off, we head to the aquarium. And the aquarium was a super fun time. There's a bunch of penguins. And, you know, as men of culture, we love penguins. And so we saw the penguins, we pointed at them, we thought Neil was going to jump in and actually try to steal one. Luckily, he didn't. Also, these fireflies don't do contact damage. Interesting. Dumpy Buddy, help me. Oh, did Dumpy Buddy just save me? Wait, maybe Dumpy Buddy is good. But the aquarium was super cool. There was a cafe at the very top of the aquarium that we're like, okay, once we're done with the aquarium, we're going to go and get food there. So we were at the aquarium for like an hour. Afterward, after we finished, we're like, okay, now it's time for us to go get some nice comida, some nice food. And we walk into the gift shop because we think that the gift shop is going to like lead us to there. And we didn't know what was going to happen, but we walked into the gift shop, and once you get in there, you can't leave. You have to exit the whole aquarium. You can't go back through the doors. And we're like, okay, that sucks. So we're like, okay, maybe there's an outside entrance. We couldn't get into the cafe. I was like, who designed this? Who chose this? I don't know who chose it. Also, you know what? I will go for Devil Deals because the pact is too good to pass up. I just need damage. And you know what? We're going to take... we need to go deeper. Now, the only reason I would want to not take we need to go deeper is because maybe, just maybe, we could get, like, Brimstone and Isaac's tier collector with Brimstones, I think, pretty good. But what's nice about we can go deeper is we can use it to find crawl spaces every time. We can find every crawl space on every floor, which is going to be super, super nice and super cool. So I'm going to take it. I've never actually used it that often before, so I like it. +1 soul heart. Might as well take it. It's going to give us a little bit of health back. Nothing else is in here that we want. And we should be good to go. I'm just going to get out of here from right here. Yeah, so the cafe, we couldn't get to the cafe. We're like, hey, that's stupid. And so we like... one of the guys, Kyle, who had like been there a lot, who had like I think gone to school there or something. He's like, there's this big food court area. Let's go there. So we go there. Neil and his girlfriend split up from us, and then so it's Kyle, Calvin, and I. And we're like, this is a food court. We don't know what we want to eat. We could have anything we could ever want. So we're walking through the food court, and this lady is like, mango chicken. You want to try some? And we go, yeah, we like samples. So we all try this mango chicken, and we unanimously agree that it is really good chicken. So Kyle goes up first and orders, and this place is just like a small little like Asian like little food like restaurant. It's like a whenever you go to a mall as a food court, that's like how the style. It's like you go up to like the outside of the restaurant, you order, and then they give it to you. So we walk up. The menu says teriyaki chicken, teriyaki beef, teriyaki vegetables, fried rice, lo mein. Those 5 things. 5 things. That's it. So Kyle goes up there, confidently orders the teriyaki chicken, and he was like, I'm going to order the chicken that we just sampled. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, he ordered that chicken that we just sampled. I like that. And I wasn't thinking about it too much. All the steel's awesome. Then Calvin goes up. He also immediately orders the teriyaki chicken. So I go up there, and I'm like, ooh, I like the chicken that we just had. I also would like the teriyaki chicken. Now, whenever we get the chicken, it's not teriyaki chicken. It's not. And I was like, what the heck? It was still really good chicken, just so you guys know. It was really good chicken. I was happy I got it. I wasn't really mad. But I was like, what the heck? That's not the chicken we ordered. There was no other chicken on the menu. And so I go up to Calvin and Kyle, and Kyle's like, yeah, I thought we were getting the other type of chicken. And Calvin's like, you guys are dumb. Of course this is not, of course that's a different type of chicken. I'm like, we're both like, what? How did you know? I don't think Calvin knew. I think he also wanted that chicken and was just butthurt as well. But we all ate our chicken. It was super good. But it was really weird because I feel like they were kind of like disappointed whenever we all ordered teriyaki chicken. Like the lady did kind of look visually disappointed. I was like that's kind of weird. Like you made a sample of that and now you're like you kind of look disappointed. Also, if you guys don't know why I keep getting crawl spaces, if you use like on a little artifact on the ground, if you need to go deeper or you use anything that can make a crawl space or a trapdoor. Did I want that? I don't think I did. You'll get a trapdoor if you use it on like an artifact on the ground. Like if I use it on this or this, we'll get a trapdoor. But it's all gonna be the same trapdoor. Yeah. Anyways, they did look disappointed, and I feel like what kept on happening is everybody saw the menu, saw that the only thing that was being offered was the teriyaki chicken, and so everybody who tried it and liked the chicken got teriyaki chicken. Now that might be wrong, and I might just be stupid, but that's kind of what it seemed like. I just thought it was funny because she's like, "You guys liked it? Finally, somebody's gonna order it," and we just didn't order it. Also, that was not what I meant to do exactly. I probably should have done that in a better order, but that's just how it goes. So that was like the second like food mishap of the day of just like nothing was going like exactly right with food. Everything else on the trip was amazing. Like Aquarium was super fun. But at that time we were just like eating food and buying time until we went on to our little Boston Harbor tour. Also, let me just dodge real quick. But if you guys have ever been to Boston, they do like these big boat tours. And so ours was at like 2:20 or something, and we were just waiting. We were just waiting, and we wanted to get food in the meantime because all we had was like some food on the train. Now there was no mishap there. It was just it wasn't that important. It was just small food. You know what? We're gonna take you. Actually, that's really good because we do have hive minds. So that's gonna be a more powerful fly. So we go to our tour, and Kyle seems like he's like it because Kyle's a history guy. Me, I really liked it because I do like tours. I like history. I don't have an issue with it. I'm not like the biggest history buff. I don't really care too much about all the histories, but I was having a fun time. It was very interesting what he was saying, and it was a fun tour. Now, Calvin was over next to me just like spacing out because he just didn't care. I was like, interesting. I would like make jokes about like some of the history that he was saying, and he's like, listen, I'm not listening. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. So I had a good time. It was really cold though. It was probably 55 degrees, like pretty cold, but the wind was crazy. Like it was very windy because we were just like in the harbor. So like it was just very cold. So that was really fun. So then after that, we had no more plans for the day because that was like all that his friend Neil had planned. Nothing more on the city pass that we could do for the day. And so we decided to go back to the hotel and like rest our feet for a little bit and just like relax. I think some of them took a nap. Calvin and I just like watched TV and we're just like actually just probably being stupid. Who knows what we were doing, honestly. But then Kyle had plans to go see his cousin and get dinner with him, and he was like, "You guys can all come as well." So we all get ready. We go over to Harvard because that's where they were gonna meet to eat dinner at this one restaurant. And we meet up with Kyle's cousin and Kyle's cousin's fiance, and we go to this nice little restaurant. And this is when Little Horn, I like you. This is when the next like food mishap happened. Now it wasn't a food mishap. It was kind of just like everybody was judging me. And I'm somebody who gets judged a lot. Honestly, people just judge me for no reason. I don't know why they judge me. It's crazy. I got my likes. You guys got your likes, and that's it. I'm a big burger guy. I love me a burger. I go to a restaurant, I order a burger if they have one and there's nothing else I want to eat. So they have this like grass-fed burger, and everybody places their order, and I'm the last one, and so I would like the grass-fed burger well done. Now maybe some of you guys just gasped in your seat, maybe you guys just like almost had a heart attack, but Neil is somebody who has grown up around a lot of cows apparently, and he was like, you never order a burger well done. You never order a burger well done. And me as a person who likes my health, always orders a burger at least done. But this is the issue. The reason I order stuff well done is because I only know well done and medium rare. I don't really know what anything else is. I know those two things. I order my steaks medium rare. I order my burgers well done. It's just how it is. But he's just like, you're a terrible person. That's not how you order. You're cooking out all the flavor. And so Kyle's cousin is like, don't listen to him down there. Don't know if Kyle's cousin was talking about me or talking about Neil, who was trying to berate me with his propaganda about eating undercooked meat. So the guy takes my order and he goes. He leaves. I'm like, okay. Well, now I'm the fool who just likes my meat cooked wrong, I guess. And so the guy comes out with all of our food like 30 minutes later. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dumpy Buddy's actually the best. I'm sorry for anybody if I ever said he was bad. He's actually so crazy good. Oh my gosh, plus we got all the good soul hearts. Okay, never mind. I love this game right now. But yeah, what am I saying? Oh yeah, so he brings out the food. When he brings out the food, he brings out my burger. And like what he says is he's like, well done burger. And I'm like, is this guy just make fun of me? Did this guy just like inflect that and like kind of like call me stupid to my face? I was baffled because it seemed like he said it in such a way that like he was like this idiot. I was like, whoa. I'm like, did this guy just say that? And so that was like the next mishap. I was just like, I just ordered a burger. Like it was a good burger. It also seemed like it wasn't cooked well done because it was slightly pink in the middle. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is for the better. I was like, that's crazy. Today I got laughed at for trying to order a chicken biscuit, and this guy just mocked me for ordering a well-done burger. Like, am I that much of a crazy person that like all my food choices are just wrong? I didn't think so. So then I eat my food. But while I'm eating, it was just a burger, no lettuce, no tomatoes, no toppings, no mustard, no ketchup, literally just a bun and a burger patty. There wasn't even options for sidings. There's no options for anything. And so I just had this plain burger, which I like plain burger. Like I don't have an issue with plain burgers. It was very good. And then on the side was chips. There was not like anything else I can get on the side. So I finished my burger. I'm eating my chips, and the server walks out. I make eye contact with him. I eat a chip. I still have like a few chips on my plate. And he's like, I'll take this for you, and just takes my plate away while I'm eating a chip. I'm like, I was gonna eat the rest of the chips. And then Calvin's still eating. He's like, no, I'll keep mine. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll let you finish. Calvin didn't get his plate taken away the entire rest of the night. Nobody else did. I was the only person who got my plate taken away. I was like, I was gonna eat those chips. I swear, I was getting mocked and rocked. I did not even understand what was happening. I was just belittled and befooled and bejeweled. It was sad. It was sad times, you know. Also, I'm taking adoption papers because it's too good. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And that was my bad food. Actually, that's not even the end of the bad food experience. What am I talking about? So we finish up the meal. We pay. We leave. And since we're like, Kyle's cousin is, I think he had been like, he's like native to Boston. I'm pretty sure. Maybe he's a Bostonian, as they call them. And so they're saying, oh, if you guys want dessert, you guys should. I thought that was gonna do it. You guys should try the Milk Bar. They said some other place, but then for some reason they're like, no, you guys don't need to go to that place. But all the way to the metro station was the Milk Bar. So we go to the Milk Bar. We go inside, and this place serves cookies, cakes, and ice cream and milkshakes. I would say ice cream milkshakes are like a combo package. But Neil goes up first to order. And this place only has 2 sizes of milkshakes. So Neil orders. He's like, I would like the birthday batter milkshake. I was like, come back to me. And so she's like, what size do you want? You look down at the cups of the size, and there's the baby cup, and then there's like the regular. And I'm like, that's such a smart business strategy. To call it a baby cup, so they're like, oh, you want the baby cup? Oh, you want the little baby cup? That's what it felt like whenever she asked it. It was very like, it was like she was like looking down on us for like being like idiots who maybe were thinking about the baby cup. So of course we all got regulars, and this thing was 12 ounces. 12 ounces. The baby cup was 8 ounces, like the tiniest little cup you could possibly get. This 12-ounce milkshake, even though it was really, really good, like it was a solid milkshake. 12 ounces for $12. That was the most expensive milkshake per ounce I have ever had. It was insane. It wasn't good. Yeah, it had like bits of cake in it. But I've had better milkshake. Like Cold Stone ice cream, they make really, really good milkshakes. And maybe it's not better milkshakes, but it's still really good milkshakes. Yeah, I was just like, I was like, hey, that's crazy. I just got swindled out of all of my money because I wanted a milkshake. So do I know what this is? Luck down, speed down. I do not need to take... At least we don't know all the bad pills at this point. Okay, let's go walk in here. I'm just going to take this because, you know what? I'm tooling and fooling, and that's actually pretty good. So it was just such a day of... Food was just not happening well. It was good food. Like, the entire day, the food was really good. Even the Dunkin', like, little breakfast wrap-up I had was good. But... It was just, at the end of the day, I just felt defeated. I'm like, I never want to order food again. I didn't actually feel like I never wanted to order food again. I definitely ordered more food the next few days because, you know, food is great. I'm a big person. I love food. I'm a food guy. Okay, well, that's too bad. Yes, am I losing a lot of health? Sure. Am I going to die? Of course not. Back to Boston. So the second day in Boston was actually our last day. We didn't want to spend too much money whenever we were like buying hotels. So we're like, we're going to stay at a hotel for a singular night, which was a good idea. It was like, actually, it was pretty smart. Also, look at this. Trapdoor. What's gonna be down here? We never will know, ever. I hate this room right here so much. Trying to shoot those guys is so hard. Ooh, candy heart's really good if we ever get hearts again. Red heart health again. We probably won't ever have red heart health again. But the second day, our plan was to go to the zoo. So we all woke up. I think we woke up at like 8. Does this work like this? It does work like this. Nice. Oh, chaos card. Let's go. If you guys don't know what chaos card is, actually an item that you can unlock a secret with on this floor. Only with Gideon as the boss. We're gonna go do that. But yeah, we decided, or the plan was to go to the zoo, and there's one small issue with going to the zoo. Wow, very cool. It was Earth Day. Now, if you guys don't know what Earth Day is, it's the day of our Lord and Savior, the Earth. And so, usually the thing about Earth Day in Boston Zoo is a bunch of kids go there. So there was like hordes of kids. So many. They were everywhere. But it was fine. It was not like a nuisance. Gold Touch, IBS. You know what? This place, I don't like this place. Nothing good. So I can't get up there. That's too bad. Okay, we'll leave. That was kind of a disappointing little Gideon secret room, but it looks really cool. If you guys have never seen that before, it's very hard to get. It's hard to have a chaos card there. Yeah, at the zoo, there's a bunch of kids. There's a bunch of like tents set up that could like have like little activities for the kids. But I'll say the Boston Zoo is probably the worst zoo I've ever been to. It's probably on par with the zoo I went to in Alaska when I was like 12. There was nothing. All we wanted to see was monkeys. Also, how did you farted your last fart before I got hit? I hate this. But we go there to see monkeys, and guess what wasn't there? Their big gorilla enclosure that I'm guessing is one of their biggest hit attractions. No gorillas. There was no gorillas to be seen. Half their animals weren't even out. Maybe because it was like still like cold season, maybe? I don't know. But I was very disappointed. We didn't get to see any monkeys. And there's like camels. There was lions. We saw a lion. That was cool, I guess. I like lions. It was just a disappointing zoo, but it was really fun. We still we had a fun time. We all got Dippin' Dots, which I'm not somebody who usually orders Dippin' Dots, because I don't like spending my money on Dippin' Dots. But it was good, you know. I'm a Dippin' Dot type guy. I do like to partake in the dots and the dips. I know that was a waste, but I just didn't want it. And what am I looking for anything else anymore? I don't think I am. Oh my gosh, you guys scare me. So after the zoo, we go and head to the Boston Museum of Science, I think is what it's called. It's just a science museum. When I say just a science museum, it was pretty spectacular. It's a huge science museum, and once again, it was Earth Day, so it was a very, very busy day. It was also was it a Friday, I think? So I mean, there weren't like a crazy amount of people there, but I mean, since it was Earth Day, there was probably more than, I'd say probably on a normal like Friday afternoon. I think we're done on this floor. If I missed something, you can't blame me. I'm telling stories. I was so confused. I'm like, which hole do I go down? And so at the museum, we're just like walking around. Like, we're all very tired from the first day because we did a lot of stuff on the first day. Like, the first day we were surprised was one whole day. It was packed full of stuff since we went on the train the train ride was at 7:30 a.m. Anything good? No? Nothing good. So it was a very early train ride, And we had been doing stuff from the time we got there to the time we went to sleep on that first day. So our feet all hurt, and we were just like kind of chilling. We went to like all of like the different exhibits, but we had to catch our train at like 5:20 back to Massachusetts. And so at the museum, it was pretty weird. We were like at like the human science area. We walk into a tiny room, and there's monkeys. There's monkeys in the museum, like these tiny little cute monkeys. They're like in their like own little exhibit, and we're all confused because we're like, we went to the Boston Zoo, could not see a monkey. We went to the Boston Museum of Science, and there's monkeys. Crazy, you know? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that we were gonna see no monkeys at the zoo, but we were gonna see monkeys at the museum? The museum was really fun. They have a Triceratops. What is it? Fossil? I mean, it's not. Do you call a fossil like the actual skeleton of a Triceratops? Do you call that fossil, or is that just a skeleton? I don't know what you call it. But we saw one, and it was spectacular. We did some soy jacks in front of it. We really pogged it up. It was great. It was a fantastic time. And then we went back and caught the train. We left Boston. What did we get to eat? Oh, there was another little food debate. Like between the zoo and the museum, we actually went and got food. And the reason I forgot this is because it's kind of the lowest point for the group. You know, we walk. I don't know why I didn't press the button. We take the metro, and I forgot why, but I don't know if somebody knew about this pizza place or what, but they were just like very like, I think it was like kind of like a famous pizza place. Like it was well known. And so we go there, and there's a huge line to get inside, and we think it's a quick service pizza place. So like you walk up, you order a slice of pizza, you leave. We thought it was just pretty quick, and it would be very simple. And bum friend, don't need you. Ooh, spider baby, nice. So whenever we get up to the line, we kind of like figure out pretty quickly that it's probably gonna take a while. I do not want to do that. That's too much. That's too much to do right now. And we're like, yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I, for one, love pizza. I'm a guy who loves burgers. I'm a guy who likes pizza. You know, pizza and burgers are like the traditional American. Just you like those two. But this was like a authentic pizza place. You know, authentic. It was good pizza. And so I was like, I want pizza. I didn't like stand my ground or anything. I'm just like, I want pizza. And then Neil and his girlfriend were like, we also want pizza. And so we're like, we're gonna stand in line. And we just passed this place called like Sal's Lunch or something. And I did not want Sal's Lunch. I didn't. Not me. Couldn't be me. Okay. Don't hit me again, please. Okay. Oh, I do a lot of damage. What in the world? Okay. I'll take you. And honestly, Sister Maggie, you can come with. I could have grabbed the strength card or something and like actually like done that smarter, but I don't care too much. And what I'm going to do is just go to the next floor because I can't really do anything. I don't want to go mausoleum with half a heart. But yeah, we wait in line at this pizza place while Calvin and Kyle go and grab lunch at Sal's Lunch. And they're like, we're gonna be done getting our food fast. And they're like, we're on a time crunch. We don't have time for this. And we're like, we do have time for this. And it turned out, guess what? We did have time for it no matter what. But we stayed in line for a while. This guy and his wife walk up behind us, and he's like, is this a quick service place? Because he too thought it was quick service. And I'm like, you know what? We're like, we don't really know. We think it is. So I go and scout out the front door. When I like go look at it, I see that the guy just like walks out every once in a while, goes out like asks people how many people they have with, and then he takes them in. And so I'm like, I don't know if there's like a max amount of people who can be in the building. I don't know why they're asking for numbers. I don't know what's happening. And in hindsight, like when people ask for numbers, it's usually because they're asking for planetarium. They're usually asking for how many people they need to seat at a table. And so I'm like, I think it's quick service, but I just told them exactly what I saw. It's not like I told them it's quick service. You know what? Saturnus is awesome. I've not had Saturnus in a second. I love Saturnus. But we wait in line for like probably another like 7 minutes. It really wasn't long. And then they're like, okay, we need a group of 3 because the group in front of us was like 5 people, I think. So they couldn't sit them at a 4-person table. So they're like, anybody 4 or less. So we were like, yep, that's us. We walk inside and this lady we get sat down and we sit there and we're like, oh, well, we don't want to be seated. So we're just going to order to go. And so we all agree that we want like a 16-inch margarita pizza, because I love margarita pizzas. It's like a basic pizza, but it's the best. Trust me on that. Margarita pizzas are the best and the brightest. So like, you know what? They both agree with me. They're like, you know what? That sounds great. So we order a pizza, or we go to order our pizza. This lady comes to take our orders. And she's like, what do you want? And they're like, we want a 16-inch pizza, but here's the trick. We want it to go. He didn't say it like that. He's just like, we want a 16-inch pizza or to go. And this lady looked at us like she was bewildered. She was kind of like, she was like, what? To go? It's like she didn't know what those words were for a second. She's like, you want it to go? And we're like, yeah, we want it to go. Like, yeah. She's like, why did you wait in the line? We're like, yeah. She's like, why? We're like, what do you mean? Why would we everybody's waiting in the line. We waited in the line because everybody's waiting in the line. She's like, you didn't have to wait in the line. We're like, what else do we do? We never knew what you're supposed to do. We order the pizza and she's like, you guys got to get out of here. What she actually said, it was like, if you guys don't mind to like wait for your pizza like outside while we make it so that other people can take your seat. We're like, you know, yeah, that's fine. You know, that's okay. So we go outside. We wait a while. We wait like 15. They said it was gonna be 15 to 20 minutes. We wait that long, and we're like, what? Still no. They've not come out with our pizza. Neil goes in there like the pizza's been done this whole time. We're like, oh my gosh. And at this point, Kyle was a little bit. He was a little mad. Honestly, he was like, I told you guys this was gonna take forever. It did. They got their lunch way before us. Before we even got inside, both Calvin and Kyle were eating their sandwiches on the side of the road. Like, cool, look, we got our sandwiches before you. It later turned out that whenever they were ordering, this place was super creepy. It had like some weird people sitting at like these like just regular old tables. They had like one stove just like in the middle of like the kitchen. And whenever they went up and ordered their sandwiches, the lady's like, okay. And then she just put their meat on the stove and then made their sandwiches. And Calvin's like, it really wasn't that good. It was like, but Kyle was not ever gonna tell you guys because he didn't want to like be wrong. And the pizza ended up being really good. Like some of the best pizza I've ever had in the U.S. That is, it was phenomenal. You know, it was a very, very good pizza. So have I been down the trapdoor yet? I don't think I have. Ew, monster's tooth. Yucky. I'm getting a bunch of active items. I don't like this. But then that's when we take the metro to the Museum of Science, and we had so much time before our train ride. And Kyle's like, dang, I didn't realize we were gonna have this much time. And he's like, I really thought we were like on more of a time crunch. And we weren't. So we were just like, yeah, we kind of all knew that we were going to be fine. Like, we had like 3 hours at that point before we had to go to our train. We didn't think it was going to take us that long. We didn't think it was going to take us that long in Museum of Science. Also, why did I not go to the... Okay, stop taking my money. Stop taking my money. You know what? You can take my money, actually. I'm okay with this. Go to Big Beano. Big Beano. Big Beano. So that was the whole trip. We got back on the train. We came home, and Calvin and I stayed at his mom's place for the night. And it was a really good trip. That like going to Boston was super fun. It was like one of the most like it was a packed 2 days of adventures and fun. And so it did. I mean, in no ways did it ruin the rest of the trip, but it was like the high point of the trip. You know, it was such a like a big like action-packed day that we just had like 5 days after that. It was just like nothing, no plans. It was just Calvin and I just hanging out. It was super fun. It was a super great trip. I had a great time. Both just kind of like we were like, huh? Like nothing could ever reach how great the actual Boston portion was. But it was close. You know, it was still really great. Good. Oh, I haven't fought the boss yet. I'm stupid. So yeah, that was the trip, and it was just a bunch of hanging out. Calvin and I just filmed videos, like watched YouTube, talked, and just had fun time because you know that's what people do when they hang out. We even played frisbee a lot. We even played disc golf one day because I had to introduce him to disc golf because I love disc golf. If you guys don't know, disc golf is my favorite, probably pastime. And I'm gonna go chest because we are taking devil deals, so I might as well. By that I mean I don't want to take more devil deals, unless we get a devil deal. But yeah, that was what I was doing for like the last week. I think I left on Tuesday. Got back yesterday at 2 p.m. As I said, getting home was kind of a disaster. It was just driving in the DC area is just not a fun time. It's the main reason why I didn't like going to school is because I had to drive through traffic, and like I had to drive so long because traffic gets so bad. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. But it was at the I was ready to come home. I was very ready to come home at the end of the trip. Also, are there no trap doors on this floor? There should be. But it was a long good stay. What are you? Joker card? I actually love you. You know what? I'm gonna pop this right now. Why? Because there's no reason not to. Gives us triple shot. Drops money when we kill enemies. Why not? But yeah, I was just so tired because we did a lot while I was there. It was like being away from home. Like, you just don't sleep the same when you're not in your own bed. It's just always how it is. I never sleep as well as when I'm in my own bed, and like when I'm like just comfy at home. And so getting home, it was very nice. I got such good sleep last night. It was actually insane. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. I thought, since I had the poop in my hand, I didn't realize I was not going to pick stuff up. I don't want any of this stuff. My whole day's ruined. Saturdays are off now. I removed Saturdays from ever being an option anymore because of that. But I was just so tired. But now I feel better. I'm gonna edit some stuff tomorrow, get some stuff ready. Hopefully, the next video that I was talking about earlier is gonna be, I can release that on Saturday. That'd be super cool. I have all the stuff for my next keyboard video as well. I recorded that before I left because I really wanted to just give my brother the keyboard before I left, because I've been like talking to him so much about it for so long, so I didn't want to like leave for a week. And like I told him like 3 weeks ago at this point now, so I'm like, I just wanted to get it to him. You know what? Beelzebub time. Ooh, let's go. I just need one more charge for the bad boy, for the shovel. Then we can find our crawl space and be happy. I'm actually so disappointed on that Joker card, because we would have had probably a Joker card on this floor and probably could have gotten like another one, or used the card to get another one in Cathedral. But that's all right. We didn't need another one. And that is a double tinted rock? No, it's not. I can never tell what a double tinted rock is and what it isn't. This should be a crawl space, right? Yeah, this is a crawl space. I was very worried because I wasn't going to get enough charges if that wasn't the crawl space. The $3 bill, kind of cool. I don't mind it. Not my favorite thing ever, but it's good enough. It's some excitement. It's a little bit funky. What time are we at? I'm actually going pretty fast for also like just telling stories this whole time. Usually if I'm telling stories, I cannot like focus on the game whatsoever. But I've been playing a little passively. Have I been playing great? Probably not. I don't know. You guys can tell me, because you probably are paying attention to the game more than I am. But being home is a nice feeling. Now, as soon as I got home, hopped into my shower. You know, it's one of those things. It's like your bathroom is never the same as like any other bathroom. Your bed is never the same as any other bed. It was just so nice being home last night. It was also, I don't know. I like sleeping when it's very cold with my own blankets. And last night it was cold. I had my own blankets. I knocked out. It was so good. Oh my gosh. I feel like Saturnus is either going to be really good at $3 bill or really bad. It scares me. Yeah, that's pretty much all the stories I have. I'm trying to think if I have like many other stories. I probably have some. I'll probably, if I remember them, probably tell them like on some of the next Eden streaks, or I'll tell them now if I can remember them. My memory's not bad. It's just not the best. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, we actually have two. Oh, please don't get the devil deal. Please don't get the devil deal. Dang, we got the devil deal. Well, that's too bad. Do we have any luck-based tier effects? We do have less luck-based tier effects. We don't need adoption papers anymore. Every time Isaac takes damage, an enemy is charmed in the room. You know what? We'll take Deathless just for fun. We'll also take Purgatory. I feel like taking more items, there's no reason to, but there's no reason not to either. Like, we have health. We're fine. I will go find the secret real quick. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I was there for a long time. I know I didn't say anything about the 5 days that, like, Kiel and I were hanging out, but it was literally, like, it was kind of just, like, wake up, figure out what we want to do. Like, some days we would, like, go on, like, go to the park and play Frisbee for a while. Most days we did. We actually went to the park a bunch of days and went and played Frisbee. Am I stupid? Probably. I always ask that question, but I know that people are going to try to answer it, and so I don't want people to actually have the time to answer it. I already did the crawl space as well. I did. I already knew in my head that I know I could have gotten out there for free. I'm stupid, but I knew in my head that I'd already found the crawl space. I needed to like make sure. I just wanted to reassure myself. Let me walk in here. I keep not walking into these rooms. Yes, did we lose all of our health that we just gained on this floor? Yes. But it was for good reasons. Very good reasons. Kind of good reasons. Not the best reasons. It doesn't really matter. But I did find my new favorite flavor of energy drink. Now, I'm a big energy drink drinker. I know caffeine's not the best thing in the world for you. Listen, I know. I understand that. Like, some people are like, caffeine's gonna kill you. I'm like, nah, caffeine's fine. I love caffeine. Also, crawl space, please. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune, we can blow you up real quick. Oh my gosh. I thought a bomb was in my general vicinity for some reason. Please be good. So good. Okay, lost contact is pretty insane because it literally just makes it so we have like orbiting tiers around us that can block shots. But yeah, my new favorite energy drink flavor is, if you guys have ever like heard of Ghost, it's a brand that makes like protein powder and I think pre-workout. They also sell energy drinks now. So they are zero sugar, which artificial sugar is not that good for you. It's been linked to like some like weird stuff, and so like I try not to drink artificial sugar or have artificial sugar. I know I do a lot since I do drink G Fuel, but I'm like, it's one of those things. It's like, it's health. It's less calories, probably better than sugar, but you know, it's still not the best for you. But anyways, the Ghost has these canned energy drinks. I don't know if they're new or something because I had never seen them before. Apparently they sell them at Walmarts and like GNCs. But the flavors were like red and blue Sour Patch Kid, strawberry Bubblicious, but they also had watermelon sour Warhead flavor, which I love sour. Like, sour is my favorite. Like, I love sour stuff so much. Sour candy is like the best thing ever. Sour Skittles, best candy out there. I can't eat them that much because like I eat them so much that they just destroy my mouth, but they are the best. I know I'm not even trying to even attempt to use Deathless. I realize that now. I'll try to do it in this next room. Oh, okay, never mind. I will not try to do it in this room. I take it back. Okay, worm. Worm, please. Oh, that worm's dead now. There's so much stuff. Okay, this is the room. We got this. Okay, no, we don't. Because of the eye, I knew I didn't have it. How about this next room? Yeah, watermelon sour Warhead. It's such a sour and good drink. It's probably one of like, pretty much like the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. It was so good. It wasn't the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. It was really good. Such a good energy drink. So now all I do is crave that. I somehow got hit by something. I don't even know what hit me. Now we're in here. That's too bad. I didn't want to lose. I really didn't want to lose that. No. And Deathless is just not happening. Ooh, Deathless is going to happen today. Maybe Daddy Longlegs is a bad item. Oh, come on. Look at this. We're gaming. And we got Soul Heart from that. And we got a tier rate up. Okay, you know what? I don't know if we got... I don't know where the Soul Heart came from, but we did get a tier rate up, which is kind of cool. Okay, I know we're low in health, but we're literally fine. Aw, you guys all just jumped out at the same time. I was getting a little excited. Oh, man. I just think about that Sour Warhead flavored energy drink. It was so good and tasty. I gave it to Calvin. Calvin doesn't like sour stuff. He's like, that's like crazy good. And it was really weird. It was such a sweet drink, but it was only 5 calories. It always scares me. I don't understand artificial sugar. Like, it really scares me sometimes. And what just bombed me? I don't even know anymore. It's just weird. You taste it and you're like, there's no way there's not sugar in this. It's like, there has to be something bad about artificial sugar. Like, there has to be something bad about artificial sugar. There's no way it's like remotely okay for you to consume. But if the FDA says it is, I'll believe the FDA this one time. Okay, these bombs are getting out of hand. Purgatory, do your darndest. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. Safety blankets. I do not have that much health. Okay, I need to not accidentally take something. That'd be so bad. That would actually just kill me. Now, both those are interesting. But I can't take either of them. So next floor. I think I should be fine. I'm really not too worried. I'm not going to Mega Stan, so everything's fine. Man, but I'm just tired. I'm still super tired today. I wanted to record this earlier than I did. 'Cause I don't like recording. Oh, come on, 1 sec. Oh, I didn't kill them in the right order. That's too bad. I don't like recording these too late because when I get tired, I am like less enthusiastic and like I brain fart a lot more. But no matter, I just was tired. At no point in the day I was like, ooh, I'm ready to record. So here you guys go. Here's the recording. I'm glad to be back. I'm very glad to be back. I get so anxious when I'm like not at home because I like my setup. I like my house. I like making my videos and like having a good schedule. And I just couldn't do that. I just couldn't. But now I can. So it's all good. And is this going to be a... Okay, so I have to find the right space on the ground for a crawl space. And I am going to do this real quick. I forgot that I have flight, so let me just pay you out since I have money. Let's get a health upgrade, please. Because I do need health. That's fair enough, you know? As they say in French, touché. Is that a French thing? I don't even know what language that is. I don't know. It's so weird. Whenever I do an Eat streak where I'm like telling a story more often, like for the most part of like the Eat streak, I don't know what to talk about afterwards. When I'm not telling a story, I just keep talking about random stuff. It's so random. Right now I'm just trying to like go to every like little part of my skull and think of anything else that happened on the trip that is like story and like good for a story. That's pretty much all. We just had a good time. I mean, it was genuine interactions of just having fun. Also, I do like how Deathless did count right there. It actually did function. Please don't summon your stuff. Oh no, it ruined it. Wait. Oh, the flies were friendly. Let's go. We got some damage from that. Okay, you know what? I really actually love Deathless with Beelzebub. Okay, maybe this is the best thing I've ever gotten in my life. Okay, am I not using this on the right spots? Like, that looks like something that would work with. Luckily, I should have enough rooms to do this. To, like, use it again. Not too concerned. Yeah, meeting Kyle and Neil was super cool. Meeting Neil's girlfriend, Nina, was also really cool. I know they don't watch my stuff, but I wanted to make sure I said that. I'm not trying to be weird and be like, I don't like meeting his girlfriend. No, they were all very cool people. The reason I mentioned those two, I'm backtracking now because I don't know why, but I mentioned those two is because I've talked to them before. I talked to both of them before. I've done a video with Kyle on Calvin's channel before. Neil was in Keelvin's like New Year's stream that I just like hopped into. And we talked for a while. So we'd all like talked before and had never met. So it was cool meeting everybody. It was cool meeting Calvin. It's very weird meeting people for the first time in real life. It was all like, it was very natural, like minutes after we met, just because we are friends, you know, we actually do talk a lot. So it's like, it wasn't super strange. We were just like, dang, this, like, we're actually here. This like the first day was kind of like, it's kind of like, dang, we are like in person. It was just kind of like, yeah, we're in person, and we just had a fun time. It was great. I'm trying to see, like, what is on the ground. I feel like you specifically, you right there, you seem like a crawl space type of fella. Ooh, a box that is red. Don't need that. Okay, I'm probably gonna take Crooked Penny with me just for fun. No reason not to. Stapler is really good. Okay, let's get you out of here. I don't know, lost contact is an item that like gives me like a false sense of security. I'm just like, you know, I've lost contact. I can't get hit anymore. When in reality, I can get hit. I'm just like, I just like stand in front of Tyr sometimes. Makes no sense. Conquest, you're such a silly goose. Not gonna lie, very silly. But let's pop both of these. Blow these up because they can give us soul hearts, so might as well. They can also give us money, which I should just give to Bumbo. I don't know why I've taken any of this money myself. There's like kind of no reason for that. Oh, come on. I did not kill them in any order that was correct. I don't think I would have killed them in any order that was correct no matter what, since there was a ghost. But hopefully I will get back on track pretty quickly. It was kind of weird because I was just getting into like my stride of like consistently trying to like consistently edit videos and upload them. I was getting into a good like rhythm, and it wasn't like it completely broke everything, because it was kind of just like I took a break, you know, I took a vacation. So it's not anything too detrimental, but it's too bad. I was on a good streak. But I'm gonna get back on that good streak. Don't you guys worry. I'm just trying to figure out when I want to upload. I think I'm gonna try to upload Saturday. If not, I'll upload Monday and then just get back, get actually on schedule. I don't know. Who knows what I'm gonna do. I like to keep you guys on your toes. Never know what to expect from me. But let's go fight Isaac real quick. See how this goes. Our damage is not anything crazy. Our tier rate also is pretty. Our tier rate's actually really good. Our stats are changing a bunch because of $3 bill. So at no point can I really tell what's happening. This is so chaotic. I don't know why there's so many tiers. Is it? I guess we do have a bunch of familiars. This is why people don't like familiars sometimes. It puts a bunch of stuff on the screen that makes it harder to understand what's happening. Which I understand, but I also love familiars. And I'm not a loser, so I'm familiar gang all day, every day. Okay, let's not get hit. Please stand. Oh, I thought you were gonna stand in the area that I could actually hit. That would have been nice. Of course not. I don't like IBS. I don't like IBS so much. Same with Montezuma's Revenge. For some reason, Keelman really likes Montezuma's Revenge. He's like, it's super OP. It's not good. I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but Montezuma's Revenge, not it. Not the item anybody needs or wants or should ever want. And this is what I'm going to do. This is actually conjoined, isn't it? Okay, you know, that's good. That's good. You know, I'm glad I didn't use Crooked Penny. I think no matter what, that would have dissolved everything. I don't know if that changes with how many items you have in the room. I think it's a room-based thing. No matter what, it would have failed. So I'm proud of my decisions. Okay. Bumbo, go crazy, please. Get all the moolah, because I know you like it. Oh, thank you. He can also drop chests on this floor, so I do want to make sure he has as much cannon fodder for spawning items as he can. Okay, how many? The worm just keeps coming. I don't like them. Okay, you stole so much money and you didn't give me anything. That's actually kind of crazy. This run is going to be over in a second. We could get the Delirium Portal. I think even if I got the Delirium Portal, I wouldn't take it. This is it's a fine run. I've just been taking a lot of Devil Deals, and the Devil Deals just haven't been it. Getting the Pact on the first one is kind of like the best thing we had. After that, it was kind of just downhill. It could have been so much better than it was. Okay, let's try to kill you first. I shot the wrong one first when I came into the room. These should be the rooms that Deathless is the easiest to get done, because just bosses. So there we go. We should kill him first. Good. Don't summon a worm or anything. Thank you. Health up is actually super good. Thanks for the health, actually. We have Candy Heart, so that is going to be a health upgrade. Or some sort of stat up for picking up that red heart health. I don't use Candy Heart that much, but it is good. It's quite great. Aw, man, since you summon guys. Any enemies that summon stuff make it so much harder. Okay, I was like, who do I need to kill first? Okay. That's too bad. Baby Plumber's just too weak. Can I get anything, please? A chest? A smidge of anything? Some money, maybe, to pay Bumbo so he can give me a chest? Nothing. Oh no, I shot the wrong one first. Go, 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 go. Kill him. Kill him fast. Wait, oh, he summoned poop. Enemies that summon stuff are just so stupid. I think Deathless should only affect bosses when there's bosses in a room. I think it should be a free stat up whenever you do bosses. I think that's how it should be forever and ever and always. I'm taking so much damage, I know that. I will be fine though. Don't you guys worry one little bit. Don't worry your little funky little heads off. Yeah, you guys have funky heads, all of you. They're all egg shaped probably. Probably got made fun of. I don't know why am I being so mean right now. Name changed me. Your guys' egg shaped heads are wonderful. I want you guys all to know that. Just because they're egg shaped does not mean that they're monstrositous at all. They're fine. They're not fine, but I too have an egg-shaped head, and that's why I know it's not fine. It's because I too have that. I live in fear every day that people are going to notice my egg-shaped head. It's fine, you know? Completely fine. I wanted to get hit right there. That was always the plan. I want to find the secret room real quick. I cannot leave this without finding the secret room at this point. I spent too many resources. Yes. Thank you. The tower card. Thanks. I'm not actually going to use the tower card. It's probably not worth it. We are just going to go fight Blue Baby real quick because it should be a quick fight. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. I mean, we might get the Delirium Portal. Once again, I'm not going to go Delirium, even if I am offered the Delirium Portal. This is just not the run for that. Decent run back. You know, not the best thing ever. Starting with Hive Mind is always exciting. Was expecting to get maybe a little bit more. Guppy would have been really nice. It would have made this run way too easy. This is just... We keep blowing up. Okay, and there we go. That right there is the one run and done. Hope you guys enjoyed. Welcome back to the Eden Streak. Welcoming myself back, I guess, as well. I don't know who's coming back. Also, anybody who's new here, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for watching all the way through. If anybody watched all the way through, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, I would love it if you left a like, subscribed, commented, any of that. It really helps my whole channel grow. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, it's been Priets. Peace out.